Welcome back, it's Hardest Jack, and today I'm going to be checking out Homura, the Crimson Warriors. It's the third, I think, game in the series. I've not been able to play the other two, but it apparently takes place like 14 years after, a battle or something. Yeah, we know. Don't steal games. Developers work hard. Yep, we know that too. I'm gonna turn that down just a tad. I think the same people as a couple other games I've played, like 9 RIP. They always do good music. It's like it's coming on with an anime. Now I'm gonna give us a quick update, or not update, but a quick rundown of the other games or not, and we'll find out. Oh my gosh, it has a pattern. Next, Homura, Crimson Warriors. I was given a free copy of the game through Nintendo. Let's check their settings first. Make sure everything's good. Max. Autoplay. Let's see. Oh, you can do like each of the... Okay. It is a Switch 1 game, but I'm playing on the Switch 2. Okay. Manual? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We'll just leave the name the same. Prologue, here we go. September 1614. In the mountain night, thick with the scent of fallen leaves, Mitsumi, I can't pronounce the last name or the family name, moves swiftly, careful not to make a sound. I might have to turn the speed of this up. Leaping from branch to branch. Whenever I can, I run on the ground in silence, careful not to let a single footstep be heard. Can I can't go into the settings just yet. Okay. On this mountain path, where even moonlight cannot reach, I keep running without pause. At this pace, I should reach my destination before dawn breaks. Mount Kudo is tightly guarded by the Asano family, making it nearly impossible for outsiders to get in, or so they say. But their guards are just ordinary people. With the skills of a ninja, it's possible to slip past even the most watchful eyes. I reach into my kimono, feeling for the letter my master Kunasai Tazawa entrusted to me. Does this tell us? Originating the Koga school, he escaped when Koga village was attacked by Nobunaga Oda, and later served the Sanada family, an elder figure among the Sanada ninja, and the mentor to Sasuke and the protagonist. Okay.
よいか、睦美。この文を九度山におられる真田信繁様のもとへお届けするのだ。お前のその命をかけてもな。
To Lord Nobushiga Sanada, even if it cost you your life. And this is the second son of Masayuki Sanada. He sided with the Toyotomi. Good lord. If I could. Let's see. Toyotomi at the Battle of. Can't pronounce that. Along with his father. And as punishment, he now lives in confinement in Mount Kudo. He uses the Sanada ninja to watch for an opportunity for the Toyotomi and the Tokugawa houses to go to war.
そして真田家の信繁様のお役に立つのじゃ。
And for the sake of the Sanada family, serve Lord Nobushige well.
わしはそのためにお前を今日この日まで育ててきたのじゃからな。
I've raised you all these years for this very purpose. Yes, I understand, Master. I need to... Surely there's a way... How can I get to the... There we go. Okay. Alright. Set text window transparency. Text speed. That's what I need. So this... Speed for auto, that's fine. Okay. He trusted me with this mission. For the man who took me into his care, I must deliver this letter. Okay, that's better instead of just letter by letter. Once I cross the mountainside, the Sanada estate is just ahead. Sanada estate, located mid-slope of Mount Kudo, where Nobushige Sanada and the Sanada ninjas live. Now more than ever, I must stay alert for any sign of enemies or danger nearby. As I draw closer to the estate, I suddenly step into a clearing. Gasp. Peering into the darkness, I spot what looks like grave markers, their shapes faintly visible. These must be the graves tied to the Sanada family. My master spoke of this place before. The one buried here is the former head, Masayuki Sanada, if I remember right. Sided with the Toyotomi at the Battle of Sekigahara and was punished with confinement in Mount Kudo. He longed for the Toyotomi and Tokugawa to go to war again, but was assassinated by Yagyu, who operates under Tokugawa influence. He fell to assassins sent by the Tokugawa, losing his life together with my father. Uh-oh. Question mark? Just then, I noticed a dark figure moving silently through the shadows. They're trying to stay hidden, but my eyes, trained for darkness, see through it. I decide to watch from the shadows, observing. Looks like they're digging up a grave. Ew. Are they simply after grave goods? This place is far too well guarded for a mere grave robber to slip in unnoticed. That means they're linked to the Asano, or Tokugawa families. I know I'm butchering those names, but To us Sanada ninjas, Lord Masayuki was our former master, our great lord. A ninja group employed by the Sanada family, currently under the command of the ninja village. Ninja village in Tagakushi in the Sanada territory of the Shinano province, and their elder is Hakunase Tazawa. Refers to Masayuki Sanada, the former head of the Sanada family. Okay. I can't let an act as disgraceful as grave robbing go unpunished. Let's kick his ass. Luckily, they don't seem to have any allies. Moreover, the intruder hasn't noticed me despite being this close. They're clearly unskilled. Or they see you and they're trying to get you to come out. I think I'll be able to handle this. They're wide open from behind. I sharpen my sensors quietly, drawing a shuriken from my sleeve. Surely everybody knows what that is. Used by ninjas, shaped like a small blade or needle. They can be used in hand-to-hand combat or thrown. With a kunai, a ninja blade, in my hand, I slowly close the distance between us. Type of shuriken, also called a stick shuriken, often used similarly to a modern survival knife. And then I kick off the ground, rushing at the shadow. Shadowy figure has gone down. Strike the enemy, knocking them off balance, then pin them firmly to the ground. Without giving them a chance to recover, I press the tip of my kunai to their throat. What were you doing just now? Did you know this is Lord Masayuki Sanada's grief and still chose to defile it? God, you. The enemy tries to shove me using brute force, struggling to break free from my grip. But my master taught me how to pin down someone much stronger in a way that ensures they can't escape. Who the hell are you? Are you one of the Sanada's pet ninjas? I don't need to answer that. Why don't you answer my question instead? If I refuse to answer, in that case, I tighten my grip on my kunai, ready to act. It may be a little rough, but I have no choice but to hurt him to get information. Hurting others has never come easily to me, but now isn't the time to hesitate. I thrust my kunai deep into the enemy's arm, but the sensation I feel through the kunai is too stiff, more like dirt than flesh. Huh? Something's wrong. What did I just stab? As that thought crosses my mind. See, so you're a ninja too. Ah! At some point, the shadow slips behind me, now standing right at my back. They're a ninja! The shadow leaps and escapes into the trees. You won't get away. We're gonna chase him down. I chase after the shadowy figure and hurl my rope. Where are you, Wonder Woman? It coils around the enemy's leg, binding them and stopping their movement instantly. You little... Don't you dare call me a bitch. The enemy tries to cut the rope with a kunai, but it's no use. That won't cut through it. Curse you. Anyway, now you'll answer my question. What were you doing over there? I press the question again, but then... Gasp. Question? Suddenly sense someone approaching. Not a breath later. Shuriken sliced through the night, one after another, hurtling straight at me. No, he wasn't alone. To desperately dodge the attack, my rope slips from my grasp. There are more shadowy figures nearby. Realizing this, I move to protect myself, aiming to hide in the thick brushes, but an enemy blocks my path. I quickly try to get some distance between us, but the assault doesn't cease. Countless shuriken fly at my feet from all sides, embedding themselves in the ground. Stop there, you can't run anymore. They're identical. Triplets. No enemy snaps his fingers and shadows as dark as night itself emerge one after another from the trees. At a glance, I count at least 5 or 6 of them. Did I really miss so many ninjas in hiding? Or did they sense their comrade was in danger and rush over here? Either way, the real question is, can I break through this encirclement with my skills alone? Of course you can. No, I have to break through no matter what. To sneak into these mountains that are under such heavy guard and fight the way you just did. You're no ordinary woman. Never seen you before. Are you with the Sanada clan? Da-da-da. So you refuse to talk. I couldn't care less. Oh my god, we did it right. I couldn't care less. We have a man here who excels at torture. Last time we toyed with the kunoichi, we caught it was quite the spectacle. A special type of female ninja who uses her feminine charm to complete missions. How horrible. I'm not even going to think about what they're referring to. A ninja must never reveal their true identity to the enemy. If your identity or mission is at risk, end your own life on the spot. The words my master drilled into me echo in my mind. So many enemies. If I can't break through, I may have no choice but to take my own life. Yeah, I would too. If it comes to that, I must make sure they never get the letter my master gave me. Whether I escape or die, I must burn this letter first. I take my chances and find a moment to pull the letter out. I try to burn it. He senses my intent and grabs my wrist. You're hiding something, aren't you? Is that a secret letter? Ugh. No, I can't let this happen. Just as that thought crosses my mind, a sudden gust of wind whirls up loudly. The wind kicked up. No, that's not it. This must be the art of leaf concealment. Hiding technique that causes leaves to float in the air and hides the user in their shadow. A flurry of fallen leaves blocks our view in an instant. What are you doing out here at this hour? Do you realize where you're bringing violence? You're so noisy. I can't get any sleep around here. Where are you? The voice calls down from the canopy above us, making my opponents tense up. They move faster than they can react. Oh, let's see how hot he is. Struck by a sudden blow, one shadowy figure loses their balance. The shadows draw their swords ready to strike back, but too slow. He's alright. The kunai in his hand flies, piercing another figure's neck instantly. Bastard. And when another enemy charges, he disappeared. Watch out, they're using blinding techniques. I should let the voice actor's lines finish first, but oh well. Behind you, idiot. With flawless skill, he overwhelms the shadows, leaving me frozen in awe. Da-da-da? Is this person even human? Moving through the trees, he strikes from behind in a flash. Even in Tagakushi village, I've never seen such dazzling skill. I watch, spellbound. Give me that technique. Wait, are you one of the Sarutobi? A technique in which one moves through the treetops like a monkey and launches attacks from the enemy's blind spots. I don't answer to you. His words are cold and dismissive. The shadowy figure tenses, clearly annoyed. But immediately after... If you really are Sarutobi, then facing you with just these numbers puts us at a disadvantage.
せいぜい束の間の平穏を楽しんでおけ。
I'll leave this place to you. Enjoy your fleeting peace while you can. They leap away, vanishing into the trees. At that moment,
サスケ、おい、逃がすな。
Sasuke, go after him. Don't let him escape. Sharp voice calls out from a short distance.
分かってます。
I know. For a curt reply, the one called Sasuke leaps into the trees after the shadowy figure. I must hurry and help him. But just as I set out, I'm stopped.
おい、待て。
Hey, wait. Let's see how hot this one is. Someone calls out and grabs my sleeve, yanking me roughly without warning. I gasp. Oh, that's hot. The cold tip of a spear touches my throat and I freeze in place.
お前みたいな小娘がこんなところで何をしている？
The hell is a girl like you doing out here? ... Who is this man? He seems to be an ally of the ninja who just helped me, but...
答えろ。さもなければこの喉をかき切るぞ。
Answer me or I'll cut your throat right here. He presses the spear harder against my neck. It seems he won't even give me a moment to think. I can see it in his eyes. His words are no empty threat. If I stay silent any longer, he'll kill me without hesitation. But a ninja cannot simply reveal their true identity or mission so easily.
答えるつもりはないか。
So, you refuse to answer.
敵の忍びに追われているふりをしてこの山中に忍び込もうとしてるんじゃないのか？
You're just pretending to be chased by enemy ninjas so you can sneak into this mountain, are you not? Enemy ninjas. You mean those men from earlier? I have no affiliation with them.
嘘じゃないだろうな。じゃあ、なんで奴らと争ってた？
You better not be lying. Then why were you fighting them? That's because... If he's really against those ninjas, maybe I can tell him the truth. Honey, don't drop your guard like that. At least make him work for it. At the very least, answering this question shouldn't go against my orders. I couldn't stand by and watch someone desecrate a grave. That's why I intervened. He stares into my eyes for a long moment, as if weighing whether my words are true. The light in his gaze is sharp, sending a chill deep into my gut. Or maybe further. At least he seems satisfied, his brow relaxing.
なるほど。もしかしてお前、真田のものか？
I see. Tell me, are you with the Sonata clan? Da-da-da. There's no way I can answer this question as easily. I stay silent.
この工藤山には真田信繁って男が流されてるが。
There's a man called Nobushige Sanada living in exile here in Mount Kudo.
もしかしてそいつに何か用事でもあるのか？
Are you here on some business with him, perhaps? Do you know that man?
知ってるっちゃ知ってるが。
God, his voice is so good. I guess you could say I know of him. He fixes me with a probing look as if trying to read my mind. If I don't reveal at least a little, it seems unlikely I'll gain his trust. In that case, I've come on urgent business for Lord Nobushige Sanada. I have no intention of harming the Sanada family. As soon as I complete my mission, I'll answer any questions you have. Is there any way you could grant me time for that?
一体どんな用事だ？
So, what's your business here? I'm sorry, but I can only tell Lord Nobushige. The man hesitates, lost in thought for a moment, and lowers his spear. What could this mean? Is he letting me go? Could that really be it? But he doesn't seem like the type to be that lenient. Eventually, looking a bit awkward, he glances at me and mutters under his breath.
たく、こんな小娘を使いに出すやつは一体どこのどいつだ？
Hell, Who sends a girl out here on an errand like this? I'm a ninja, bitch.
さしずめ、戸沢のジジイあたりか。こっちが人手不足だってことは重々承知してるだろうに。
Let me guess. Otome and Tozawa. He knows we're short on people here, and this is what we get. Hearing that name from his lips, I couldn't help being surprised. You know Master Hakunasai?
知らないはずないだろうが。お前が会いたがってる当人だからな。
How would I not know him? I'm the one you've been searching for. Huh? Can't make sense of his words. All I can do is stand there, confused.
わからないか？俺が真田だ。
Don't you get it? I'm Sanada.
真田信繁だよ。
The Nobashige Sanada. The moment I hear him confirm it, I cry out. You are? Even after hearing it from his own lips, I still can't believe it. Well, Lenny, he could be lying. I mean, he's not, but he could be. Is this man really Lord Nobashiga Sanada? Here's the prologue. Let's get this. There we go. Chapter 1. The Sonata estate sits halfway up the slopes of Mount Kudo, not far from the grave I visited earlier. Da-da-da. I steal a glance at Lord Nobashiga. I can't believe it. This is really him, the one I'll be serving from now on. Everything I know, I learned from my master. Lord Nobashiga is the younger brother of the Sonata clan leader. Feudal lord family holding 95,000 kuko in Ueda Shinano province. The lord is Nobuyuki Sanada, the elder brother of Nobashiga Sanada. In the Battle of Sekigahara, he sided with the Tokugawa, separating from Masayuki and Nobushige. As a result, he inherited the domain of his father, Masayuki, who was placed in seclusion, also called the Sanada domain. 14 years ago, at the Battle of Sekigahara, he fought alongside the late Great Lord, Masayuki Sanada, against the Tokugawa army. When they lost, he was exiled here to Mount Kudo, forced to live out his days in seclusion. So I'd pictured someone older, more imposing. That's what I'd expected, at least.
なんだ？じろじろ見やがって。俺の顔に何かついてるか？
What? Why the hell are you staring at me? Is there something on my face? No, I'm sorry. So sorry. I didn't expect you to be so young, that's all.
ガキっぽくて悪かったな。俺だって好きでこんな顔してるわけじゃないんだが。
Well, excuse me for looking like a kid. It's not like I chose this face, you know. I'm really sorry. That was very rude of me.
いいから早く入れ。いろいろ聞かせてもらいたいことがある。
It's fine. Just come in already. I have a few questions for you. Okay? At his urging, I step inside the house. My heart pounds as I cross the threshold. The person waiting to greet me inside is dressed far more elegantly than I expected.
お帰りなさいませ、信繁様。おや、その娘は。
Welcome back, Lord Nobashiga. Oh, and who's this girl? I'm not that big on blondes.
後でサスケが戻ってきてからまとめて説明する。
I'll explain everything once Sasuke gets back.
とりあえず眠ってる連中を起こしてきてくれ。
For now, I'll go wake up everyone who's still asleep.
承知しました。
Understood. Not long after that, is this when we get our lineup? Oh, good God.
こんな夜更けに何のご用ですか?
Why on earth are you dragging me out of bed at this hour? Go back to bed, please.
酒の相手をしろって話なら大歓迎なんですが、そういう雰囲気じゃなさそうですな。
You're looking for a drinking buddy? That'd be one thing, but that's not really the feeling I'm getting here. You can go by. Go
正
by.
解さんは命令がなくても毎晩飲んでばかりじゃないですか。
Sake, you drink every night with or without a drinking buddy. That one I'll take.
いや、毎晩なんてことはないぞ。せいぜい一日おきぐらいで。
I wouldn't say every night, more like every other night.
そんなに冗談で言ったのに。台所事情がこんなに苦しいというのに、まったくもう。
That often? I was joking. You know how tight our food budget is, don't you? Unbelievable.
お前ら無駄話は後にしろ。一応客の前だからな。
Save the chatter for later, you two. We have company.
おっと、客ですと？こんな真夜中に？
Guest you say, in the middle of the night. Well, you can go away. You're not invited to the party.
まさかそちらの娘さんですか？
Honey, who else would it be? Don't tell me that's that girl sitting over there?
確かに客のようですね。ただし普通の客じゃないようですが。
A guest? Yes. Though she doesn't appear to be an ordinary visitor.
いいから座れ。説明はサスケが戻ってくるまでお預けだ。
Just sit down already. I'll explain everything once Sasuke gets back.
はいはい、承知しました。
Yes, yes, understood.
何やら込み入った事情がありそうですな。楽しみに待たせてもらいましょうかの。
Seems like quite the intriguing story. I look forward to seeing how this unfolds. At Lord Nobushiga's urging, the two sit down on the floor, folding their knees beneath them.
お前はその部屋の真ん中に座れ。
No, putting it on display? You sit in the center of the room. Understood. Excuse me. The tension in the room is palpable. It's it's intimidating. Still, my goal was to deliver the letter to Lord Nobushiga, and I've already done that.
先にここにいる奴の自己紹介を済ませておくか。
While we wait for the others, we can have everyone here introduce themselves.
最初に改めて言っておく。俺が真田信繁。この屋敷の主だ。
I'll start. As I mentioned before, I am Nobushiga Sanada, master of this house. It's an honor to meet you.
筧十三と申します。信繁様のお目付け役を務めています。
My name is Juzo Kake. I serve as overseer to Lord Nobushiga. Returning to Nobushiga originally as Sanada retainer, he followed Masayuki and Nobushiga into exile at Mount Kudo. Later, he worked as a Sanada ninja, skilled in modified firearms, explosives, and gunpowder. I don't care who you are, go away.
信繁様の相談役というか飲み仲間というかそんな立場ですな。
Sakai and Yuro Miyoshi. I'm Lord Nobushiga's advisor and occasional drinking buddy. Something like that anyway. One of the Sonata Ninja. You're a ninja. Oh, I mean, I've seen the movie from the 90s. What was it called? I forget. One of the Sonata Ninjas and the older brother to the Mayoshi brothers. Grateful to Masayuki and Nobushiga Sanada, he pushed his way into their company at Mount Kudo. Usually lazy and lounging around, he is also Nobushiga's go rival. Ooh, go's fun.
穴山小助です。この真田家の家老と言っていいんでしょうかね。
And I am Kasuke Anayama, chief retainer of the Sanada family. I think that's the best way to put it. Former retainer of the Sanada family, while the Sanada family was under house arrest in Mount Kudo, he held the role of senior retainer, overseeing household affairs, responsible for everything from cooking and cleaning to managing finances, and he has an indispensable figure for the Sanada family. He was an indispensable figure for the Sanada family. I'll take him.
家事や雑用全般、お金の管理なんかをさせてもらって
Man
ま
knows
す。
how to cook and clean. I handle chores, errands, and manage the household finances. I keep things running here. I've heard all of your names from my father and from Master Hakunase Tozawa. I'm so sorry for butchering names.
父上や戸沢白雲斎様ということはあなたは
Your father and Master Hakunase Tozawa, then you must be. The nearby door slides open.
猿飛サスケ、ただいま戻りました。
Sasuke Saratobi reporting back. Raised as a ninja from childhood, was served Nobushige Sanada since his Kamaima Makuro. He's most skilled of the Sanada ninjas, though the youngest in age.
おう、どうだった？さっきのやつらは。
Oh, what happened to those ninjas?
思った以上の手だ
They're
れ。
more skilled than I thought.
残念ながら取り逃しました。
そうか。まあ、深追いは禁物だな。連中、一体どこのものだ？
Let's see. Well, best not to chase them too far. Any idea who they were?
確証はありませんが。
Can't say for sure, but... Sasuke pauses a moment before speaking, his tone careful and measured.
おそらく裏柳生の手のものかと。
They're likely your Yagao. Yagyu? I have no idea. Covert group of shadow ninjas controlled by the Tokugawa shogunate. They assassinate Toyotomi loyalist and attack ninja villages to steal secret arts. Formed by Minonori Yagyu, retainer to Tokugawa Hidetada. I don't know, the second shogun. Gasp. The words Yura, Yagyu paralyze me with fear. They are the Tokugawa's secret spies. My master warned me about them many times back in the village. They move through the shadows, helping the Tokugawa seize power, eliminating any feudal lord who stands in their way.
連中がこの山に来た目的。サスケ、お前は何だと思う？
What business would they have here, Sasuke? What do you think?
大殿が亡くなったのが誠なのかを墓を暴いて確かめようとしたのではと。
Perhaps they wanted to see if their great lord is truly dead by digging up his grave.
大殿の死を疑っている者は徳川方にも多くいると聞きますから。
There are plenty on the Tokugawa side who still doubt his death.
今頃か？親父が亡くなってからもう3年になるんだぞ。
Still, my father's been dead for nearly 3 years now.
しかも大殿を暗殺したのは十中八九裏柳生の手のものなんでしょう
And wasn't it almost certainly the Yura Yagyu? How do you pronounce? I don't know. Who were behind the
自
assassination?
分たちが殺した相手の生き死にをわざわざ確かめに来るというのも不可解です
Why would they check to see if a man they killed themselves is really dead? It simply doesn't add up. I agree.
他に何か目的があるか？
Could they have another reason?
確証はありませんが
Can't say for sure, but
十
ugh,
三
go away.
お前は必要のないことはあれこれ考えすぎじゃぞ。そういうのを杞憂と言うんじゃ。
Shizu, this all sounds like worrying over something you don't need to worry over. Needless anxiety, that's what I say.
考えすぎですと私は
You think I'm overthinking? I just...
それに
And
忘れたかの？
besides, did you
大
forget?
殿のご遺骨は分骨して信行様のもとへお送りしたはずじゃろう。
You divided up the great lord's remains and sent some to Lord Nobuyuki, remember? Ew.
そして残りはこの屋敷に置いてある。あの墓を掘っても何も出てはくるまい。
Is that a thing they did back then? We keep the rest in the house. Even if they did try to dig him up, it's not like they'd find anything.
つまり連中は無駄足を踏まされたということじゃ。ですな、信繁様。
So in the end, they just wasted their time coming here. Isn't that right, Nobushiga?
ああ、無粋な連中だぜ。死んだ後ぐらい静かに眠らせてやれってんだ。
Indeed. Have they no decency? Is it too much to ask that the dead be allowed to rest in peace? Lord Nobushige speaks with a bitter look in his eyes before turning back to Sir Sasuke.
サスケ、聞いてほしいことがあるから、お前もそこに座れ。
Sasuke, there's something I'd like to discuss with you. Please have a seat.
わかりました。
Understood. Meow, I hear you meowing. Sir Sasuke sits down before his gaze lands squarely on me.
この娘はさっきの。
This girl, she's the one from before.
ああ。なんでも俺に用があるらしい。
Yes, she seems to have some business with me.
戸沢のジジイの使いで来たらしいから、戸隠の里の忍びだろうと踏んでるがな。
She claims Tozawa sent her, so I'm guessing she's a ninja from Tagakushi village. This is not a ninja village located in Ida Shinano province. The retired Hakunase Tozawa resides there. It is also where Sasuke and the protagonists were raised.
戸隠の里ではまだくのいちを使っているのか？
They still train Kunuchi in Tagakushi village. No, I'm not a Kunuchi. I've learned basic ninja techniques, but was never trained in Kunuchi arts.
そうか。
I see. Seems people really just assume that any female ninja is a Kunuchi. Kunuchi are female ninjas who use their femininity as a weapon for special missions. They use seduction and trickery and don't have the best reputations. I get the feeling that Sir Sasuke has some kind of grudge against Kunuchi, but I can't say why.
では全員揃ったところで改めて事情を聞かせてもらいましょう。
Now that everyone's here, tell us your story, from the top this time.
あなたは何者です？そしてここに来た目的は一体何ですか？
Who are you exactly, and why are you here? Before that, I would like to sincerely apologize for my rudeness earlier. We weren't rude. I kneel, hands on the floor before my lord, and bow my head deeply to the ground.
そういうのはいいから、顔を上げろ。
That's enough. Raise your head. Yes, of course. I lift my head to regard Lord Nobushige, and then look at the others gathered in the room. My name is Matsumi Mochizuki. I've come on orders from Hakunasai Tozawa to deliver a letter to Lord Nobushige Sanada.
望月ということはまさかあなたの父上とは。
Mochizuki. Wait, does that mean your father is... Yes, my father is Rokuro Mochizuki. Father of the protagonist, originally a Noga ninja, he relied on Hakunasai Tozawa and entered the service of the Sanada. He worked as a Sanada ninja, but when Masayuki Sanada was assassinated, he was also killed.
確かに言われてみれば目元が六郎さんに似てるかも。
Now that you mention it, I can see the resemblance, especially around the eyes. My father, Rakuro Machuski, once served Great Lord Masayuki and Lord Nobushige Sanada as a ninja. But he, along with his lord, was killed by the hands of the Yagyu... Hold on. I think that name is going to come up often. Let's ask the interwebs how to pronounce that. Yagyu. 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 Okay, we'll say Yagyu. Okay.
望月に娘がいるってのは聞いてたが、女忍びだってのは知らなかったな。
I heard Machuski had a daughter, but I didn't know she was a ninja.
サスケ、あなたは戸隠の里の出でしょう。彼女と顔見知りではないんですか？
Sasuke, you're from Taguchi... I'm so sorry I butcher these names. A village, right? Do you know this girl?
いいえ。 これが初対面です。
No,
全
absolutely
然
not.
知りませんでした。
This is my first time seeing her.
戸沢白雲斎といえば、お前に忍びの技を授けてくれた御人だったな。
It was Hakunsai Tozawa who taught you the ways of the ninja, yes?
となると、この娘とは相弟子じゃろ。そんな立場の相手と顔を合わせたことがないなんてありえるのかの？
That should make you two fellow pupils. How is it possible that the two of you have never met before?
お師匠様が女の忍びを育てていたというのも今初めて知ったところだ。
Not to mention, this is the first time I've heard of my master training female ninjas. At Sir Sasuke's words, everyone turns to me, their eyes filled with suspicion.
信繁様宛ての手紙を預かっていると言っていましたが、それを見せてください。
You said you have a letter for Lord Nobushiga? Show it to us, please. Yeah, here it is. I pull out the letter hidden inside my clothing and hand it to Sir Kakai? I don't know. He checks the letter for anything suspicious, then hands it to Lord Nobushiga. My lord takes the letter and begins to read. After a skim, he looks up.
なるほど。こいつは確かに戸沢のじじいの字だな。
I see. This is definitely Tozawa's
この
handwriting.
娘の力は必ず俺たちの役に立つだろうと書いてあるが。
It says the girl's
それは
skills will
本当なの
surely
か？
be of use to us. But can that really be? It seems like they don't think I'm an imposter anymore, but they seem to doubt my abilities. Of course, they're men. They will always doubt a woman's abilities. I was told to come here to aid you and everyone else here, my lord. That's why I'm here. The Tokugawa and Yuri Yagi... Oh my god, I forgot it. Yagu murdered my father. If there is any way I can be of service to you, I will do my best. Please, let me stay here. My lord's expression stays stern as he stares down at me in silence. Then,
サスケ、さっきのこの娘の動きを見てどう思った？
Sasuke, you saw her in action earlier. What did you think?
さっきの裏野牛とこの娘の戦闘ですか。
I tried to pay attention for that word in there. Hold on. Get that word back up here. Yagyu. Yagyu. Okay. You mean when she fought against the Yura Yagyu?
裏野牛と戦えたのならまあまあの腕じゃないでしょうか。
Okay, I heard him say it. I doubt it's going to stick in my head. Oh, if she held her own against the Yura Yagyu, she must be quite skilled. So Sasuke ignores Sir Anayama's comment, and his eyes cut to me as he hesitates. It's fine. Please speak honestly. With that, Sir Sasuke turns back to our lord to deliver his answer.
忍びとしてはせいぜい10人並みかと。
Of course. She's an average ninja, nothing
それ
special.
なりの術を授けられてはいるみたいですが、実戦は先ほどが初めてらしいし。
She knows a few arts, but that was clearly her first real fight.
この状況でわざわざ仲間に加える必要
You're
が
a
ある
jealous
とは
little
思えません。
bitch. Given the situation, I don't see any reason to keep her around. Sir Sasuke's assessment is far more severe than I expected. So severe, in fact, I can't but feel like maybe I don't belong here after all.
くのいちとしての色気はなさそうだし、忍びとしての働きも期待できそうにない。
Seeing as you lack the charms of a real Kenichi, where'd that come from? Charms of a Kenichi, I doubt you'll be of much use as a
戸
ninja.
沢のじじい、何の役に立たせるつもりで送って起こしたんだ？
What was Tozawa thinking sending you here? What did he expect you to do?
他に白雲斎殿から教わったことはないのですか？
Did Master Hakunasai teach you anything else? Well, let's see. I'm quite good at mixing herbs and treating wounds.
薬草作りや怪我の手当てなら俺も師匠様から教わってる。
I'm gonna kick you in the balls. Herb mixing and first aid. I learned that from our master as well. Oh, I've been able to read people's energy ever since I was a child. Concept of life force flowing through the human body.
忍びなら
Any ninja
人
can
の
do
気
that.
配を読むぐらいできて当たり前だ。
Oh, I see. They say skilled ninjas can sense a person's energy, their ring, from even the slightest glimpse. Ring. The physical manifestation of the energy flow within a human body, said to appear in 7 locations. Oh, it's like the chakra. Head, between the eyebrows, throat, heart, stomach, below the navel, and the tailbone. Thought my ability was special, but I guess I was wrong.
他に何かできることはあるか？
Is there anything else you can do? Oh, I can play the flute.
吹き矢ならともかく笛かよ。
The flute. How about a blowgun? My lord's and Sir Sasuke's harsh tones rattle me. I can't stop trembling. I was told to serve Lord Nobushiga and the Sanada family. That was my master's wish for me. To avenge the great lord and my father. I've trained as a ninja for this day, and yet here I am.
何か言いたいことはあるか？
Is there something you want to say? No. I clenched my fist tightly in my lap. I was warned in my training, a weak ninja puts the whole group at risk. If my being here put the others in danger, I would never forgive myself. In which case, there was only one thing left to do. I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help. I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
物分かりが良くて助かるぜ。短い縁だったな。
Thank you for the understanding so quickly. I guess it's time to say goodbye already. With these words, Lord Nobushiga stands up and turns to leave the hall. But then...
ちょっと待ってください。彼女をこのまま追い返すつもりですか？
I knew I liked him. Wait, please, you're not really going to send her away just like that, are you?
この娘をここに置いてどうする？
What are we supposed to do with her? She's of no use to us. I dislike you.
どうするもこうするも彼女は浦谷牛に顔を見られているんでしょ？
You're my favorite. That's not what I mean. She's already been seen by the Yagyu. Yes?
きっとさっきのことを逆恨みされているでしょうし、このまま返すのはあまりにも酷じゃないですか。
I can't imagine they're very happy with her at the moment. Sending her home now is just cruel, wouldn't you say?
そうですよ、信繁様。蟄居の間、一体何を教わってきたんですか？
He's right, Lord Nobushiga. Didn't you learn anything from your confinement? Okay. Thank you, but I still dislike you.
確かにこんな真夜中に娘一人を放り出すってのもさすがに薄情かもな。
You're right. Sending a girl out alone in the middle of the night would be pretty heartless.
わかった。今夜だけはここに置いてやる。だが明日になったら出ていけよ。
Fine. She can stay here overnight, but come morning, she's gone. Lord Nobushiga turns away, uninterested, and leaves the room without another word.
よかったですね、望月さん。とりあえず一晩はここにいられますよ。
I like you. You're my favorite. Well, Matsumi, much as this... Good God. Mojuski, at least you can stay here for the night. Yes, thank you. I am truly grateful to Sir Anayama and Sir Sake for their kindness, but as I try to thank them, I am simply too disappointed to speak.
ひとまず部屋を用意しなくてはなりませんね。
First things first, we'll need to prepare a room for you. You've already got a room, though.
とはいえ、あまり期待しないでください。見ての通り人手不足なもので、掃除が行き届かなくて。
Though please don't expect much. As you can see, we're a small group, and I wouldn't say cleaning is our strongest suit. You're supposed to be the cleaner. I know, I'm just grateful you're preparing anything at all. Thank you so much.
案内なら私がします。いくつか聞きたいこともありますから。サスケも行きますよ。
I'll show you to your room. I have a few questions for you. Sasuke, you're coming with us. No, I want the one with the little tiny glasses thing.
わかりました。行きます。
Fine, I'll come. I don't like you. Go away. You're not invited. With that, Sir Sasuke and Sir Kake lead me to the room I will be sleeping in.
今夜はここを使ってください。多少埃っぽいかもしれませんが。
You can stay here tonight. Sorry that it's a bit dusty. Oh no, this is more than enough. Thank you very much.
部屋の外には出るなよ。お前は明日、ここを出ていく身だ。
Don't leave this room. Remember, you're leaving tomorrow anyway. He is such a jealous little bitch.
サスケ、そうと決まったわけではありません。
Thank you, Juzo. Sasuke, nothing's been set in stone yet.
だが、信繁様がそう決めたのなら、それに従うのか。
But if that's what Lord Nobushiga decides, that's what we're going to do. So I really do have to go back to Togakushi village, don't I?
残りたいですか？ここに。
Do you want to stay here? Well, let's see. We've got you, Hot Lord, Hot Guy with the glasses. Yeah. My lord orders me away, then I know I must return, but in my head I knew to do as I was told. But something inside me won't let go. It keeps telling me to push back. Still, I really want to stay.
信繁様のお役に立つようにと、白雲斎殿に言われているからでしょうか。
It's because Hakunsei asked you to serve Nobushiga? That's part of it, but as I said before, the Urayagu killed my father too.
父の仇を討ちたいというのは、所詮、お前の市場に過ぎない。
So you want to avenge your father? Sounds like nothing more than a grudge.
たとえ親兄弟を殺されようと、心乱さず、役目を全うするのが忍びだ。
A true ninja stays calm and does their duty regardless of their personal feelings.
そして俺たちの主人の信繁様は、お前は役に立たないと判断した。
Besides, Lord Nobushiga hasn't made his decision. You're not needed here. He is so jealous that I'm going to take his place.
主君が下した命令には絶対に従うのが忍びの本分だと思うな。
And true ninjas obey what their masters order them to do. Yes. So Sasuke's words hit me with a pang, as blunt as they are true. Is there really nothing I can do to help? Or there has to be a way to get them to accept me? Let's do this one. Is there really nothing for me to do here?
さっきから何度も言っている。お前程度の忍術では戦力にならない。
How many times do I have to tell you? Your ninja arts simply aren't good enough to be useful in combat. Collective term for espionage, combat techniques, and tactical skills used by ninja. Single actions are referred to as techniques, while combinations forming complete sequences are called arts. Then let me help some other way, something besides combat. My words seem to catch him off guard, and he looks back at me, eyes wide with surprise.
何ができるって言うんだ。薬も笛もいらないと言われたろ。
So, what can you do? I told you before, we don't need medicine or a flute player. Well, maybe I could stay and help attend to our lord somehow. Oh, honey, you are not going to do that.
世話係なら足りている。
We already have plenty of attendants. Right, of course. Then maybe my mind races trying to think of ways to be useful to Lord Nobushiga to come up with some kind of plan. Yet my anxiety is preventing me from thinking of anything. A long sigh escapes Sasuke's
明
lips.
日ここを出ていくまでにはまだ時間がある。
There's still time before you leave tomorrow. No need to force it.
策を練り、あがいてみるといい。忍術以外の方法で役に立つ何かがあるのならな。
Do what you can to come up with a plan. If you think you can be useful, now's your chance to prove it. Huh?
なんだ。
What?
何か文句でもあるのか。
Got something you want to say? No, I figured you were going to rebuke me.
役に立とうとする者は否定しない。それだけだ。
I'm not in the habit of rebuking people who want to help. That's all. Honey, that flower that was grown on his chest, we are rebuking that. I don't like him.
まあ
Although I do like his
結局の
eyes.
ところ役立たずは嫌いだがな。
But I also can't stand dealing with people who can't pull their own weight.
サスケ、意地悪もほどほどにしたらどうです？
Sasuke, how about lightening up a bit, eh? No need to be so harsh.
意地悪？そんなつもりはありません。俺は事実を。
Harsh? I'm not being harsh, I'm just stating the facts.
まあ、食わせ者と評判の白雲斎殿のことです。
Well, Master Hakunsai is known for being
何の
crafty.
考えもなく、ここへ彼女を送り込むとは思えません。
I doubt he'd send her here without good reason.
私としては、何か他に意図があるのではと思うのですけどね。
If you ask me, there's something else behind this. Don't you agree?
さて、それでは我々はそろそろ失礼します。あまり夜更かしさせるのもなんですし。
Now then, I think it's time for us to take our leave. Sorry for keeping you up so late. That smirk on your face says you want to keep me up a little bit later.
勝手に部屋を抜け出したりはするな。いいな。
Don't even think about sneaking out of here without permission. Got it. What if I have to pee? Is there a pee bucket? Right, I understand.
六郎さんの忘れがたみなんですから、もう少し優しい言葉をかけてあげられないものですかね。
She's all that we have left to remember Rakuru by. Can't you at least try to be more kind?
むつみさん、サスケの言うことはあまり気にしないでください。それではおやすみなさい。
Miss Matsumi, don't let what Sasuke said bother you too much, alright? Good night. Alright, Blondie, you're getting there. With that, so Sasuke and Sir Kake leave, sliding the door closed behind them. I start preparing my bedding for the night and getting ready to sleep. I came here hoping to help Lord Nobushiga, but now that I'm here, am I really just going to have to go back to Togakashi village? There must be something I can do, some way I can be of use to the others. Lost in thought, I drift off to sleep before even realizing it. And from here, I'm going to leave it. Right. Yes, I would like to say. Okay. I'm going to leave it here. If anybody has gotten this far and would like me to continue, let me know. And I hope you have a great wherever you are. Bye bye.